everybody, ADDF Toxic here. Welcome back to Sunland. So, last time I built this little staircase down to the basement. Didn't have enough redstone to create a T flip-flop, but that turned out to be solved pretty easily. It's only about 40 minutes after since I finished last episode. I went down to my mine and discovered that there's some redstone out in the open that I just hadn't mined yet because I didn't have an iron pickaxe on me. So that is now mined, and the T flip-flop is functioning. Now the only thing is, I don't know, I'm sure this was working last time. Why is there a stair there? I don't get it. But I'm just gonna pretend I don't see that. It's just part of my design, because I'm weird, and I will design things like that. So I'm gonna go down into the basement now, just to show you this T flip-flop. This is the other end of it. I'm gonna put a little wall here with a button on it, and the button will close that up, and that looks super awesome from this side. But that redstone wire just goes underneath here to the other side, and this monstrosity here is the T flip-flop. It's a bit of an older design, where the redstone on top here, these two here, turn these torches off, and then turn the torch back on, and pistons push back and forth with each other. Something I don't know. But when this cobble block here is over top of that redstone torch, this cobble block is powered, which then powers this redstone, which is the entire circuit. But, here, button. So I will replace this with a button, because that's just better. But I'm also going to decorate this down here and make it look really nice, rather than just some random minings, clearing out that I've done, because it doesn't look very well. And I do hear lava. I've heard it for quite a while. I still have no idea where it is. With my luck, it's going to be back there. So I'm going to try to not stand too close to this wall as I dig around. I have kind of an idea of what I want this to look like down here, but not entirely sure. Alright, so to start with the decoration, let me just open this up again. I want this to be birch slabs. Do I have any stone brick on me? I don't. That's not going to work the way I wanted it to anyway. Put the birch slabs there. I haven't really used slabs all that much before. That looked kind of dark, so I'm just going to light that up for my own safety. Ooh, okay, can I put a slab there? No, I cannot, but I don't want a slab there anyway. That's right. The wall's going to cover that up. I remember how this works. So that means the wall is going to cover this up too. Alright. This cobble I had dug a little bit too far down for the actual redstone contraption, which is why I built a bunch of cobble up to kind of correct that. So there's a bunch of birch. Now I'm going to start using the lower half of the block at this point. And I ran out already. But anyways, here's what I was thinking for the wall of this place. This is the reason last episode, was out grabbing a whole bunch of granite and diorite. So the base here will be granite. that too will be granite. And then above that, polished diorite. So for that one, it only goes that high. The ceiling needs some major work. So I'd mentioned last episode that I didn't really have much time to do much in terms of Minecraft in the past couple months, which is true. But I've also been not as interested in Minecraft as I used to be. I've actually kind of gained a new interest, which is actually an old interest, and this just got heavy. What the? That should be granted. So, I used to write music all the time using Melody Assistant, and hadn't really done it since about 2009. But recently, I wrote music for the train ride to Gamestown on the Bottle Rocket Gaming server, and that kind of reminded me how much I really enjoy making music. So I suddenly have all sorts of ideas swarming around in my head, and this is all music related interests. So I don't know how much actual Minecraft stuff is going to be that I'm going to be making in the near future. Of Cherry Bomb has also recently started up again, or not started up again. The new Bottle Rocket Gaming server with the new mod pack Cherry Bomb started for the first time, full release, and just it was a spider. Watching the planning discussion on the forum was just kind of piqued my interest in that, and I'm still busy with other things, as I had mentioned last episode. Hopefully that's going to become a little bit calmer next month, I'm hoping. Or by the end of next month, by the end of May, I'll be able to focus more on doing cool things, whether it be Minecraft here, Minecraft in my hill, Minecraft on Cherry Bomb, or music. I should make a rounded corner here. The thing with doing artsy things like this or like music is, how do I say this? I like the look of this. Oh, you know what? This might be too far forward. I was trying to say something. If you're not overly interested in making specific art, then it's not really gonna turn out all that well. I had like so much to say about this a few days ago, and then I completely forgot. Oh, I wanted to grab a shovel while I was upstairs. Oh, before I forget, let's put this button here. Boom. Now, a torch fell off. Whoops. Torch go there. I'll put a torch here. None of that bird shows upstairs, does it? No, it does not. Awesome. I guess the piston just pushed it off. Whenever I'm making videos, I'll think of something to talk about and then just completely blank when I actually go to make the video. I guess really the same thing happens though, even when I'm making music. I'll have this cool idea in my head, and trying to actually replicate the idea and make it sound as awesome as it does in your head is so much easier said than done. Where the hell is there it is. That chest there. This chest here was the first chest that I had placed in this world. And it's outside, and originally I was going to remove it, but I kind of changed my mind recently. One of the things that I think is important with artsy things is to make it how you want. If you're not happy with it, then well, yeah, there's obviously a problem, but like, you don't have to be varying to be good or something. You know, you have your own style. If it's nothing like the big guys, that's all right. And again, I was going somewhere with that, and I just completely drew a blank. I am terrible at this. Hi, Hersey. Okay, so I'm just gonna have these hoppers sticking down. That might be a bit far. My mail is coming in. Oh, right, I remember where I was going with that. When I was when I make music, some of the music I make is for a specific video. For example, the recent example when I started to make music again here recently, was the music I wrote for the train ride to Gamestown, and that one was made for specifically for a video. I had the concept in my head of we start in the Brat Station in the industrial area. We end up at Gamestown, and I wanted the music to tell the story of how we got there and what we saw on the way. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It took 2 months to make it. That 10-minute song, I expected that to take a while. But shortly after that, I became inspired to make another song, which was really just me experimenting with one of the styles that I had kind of discovered while making the train ride to Gamestown music. Specifically the sound that kind of the theme of actual Gamestown. Is that a storage room? I don't think that is. And so I opened up Melody Assistant once again and put these instruments on in a new song. The same instruments that I had used for oops, that didn't go there. For Gamestown, and just started to experiment, and in about a week I had a 7-minute song, which really surprised me. And when I started that, I told myself, I don't care how long it ends up to be, I'm just going to go with however long it is. I used to, when I first started making music, I would struggle to make my songs 3 minutes. And those songs aren't that great, and it's not just because I was trying to force myself to make songs a specific length. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. But I also had no idea what I was doing at the time, but I think that probably did have somewhat of an effect. Jeez, somewhat of an effect on maybe the repetitiveness of the song. That's some of my older songs. So to the point of not forcing music to be a specific length, I also kind of feel the same about these videos. When I usually aim for about 20 minutes. I feel that that's a good length. I think this one's going a little bit longer, but that's okay, because I'm trying to talk and get things done here. That's how this goes. I usually end up splitting my videos if they're over about 40 minutes, but one of the things I've been catching myself say quite a bit recently is, and I'm even starting to notice it when others say this, is this might be a bit of a longer episode, or this might be a bit of a shorter episode. Yeah, so be it. I'm really trying to stop stressing myself out over how long a video ends up being. Much like I'm trying to not stress out over how long it's been since I made a video. Like I said earlier, when you're being artsy, you gotta do something that you're actually interested in, or else you're gonna make something that's not fully you, I guess. There's not a hole under there. I thought there was a hole under there. There's no way I can replace that. Unless I were to do the pillar here, although that's uneven. Let's see how that looks with this. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I actually like that better. I thought the unevenness of this being 2 blocks here and only 1 block here was gonna bother me, but I don't think it did, so that's good. And something else I realized, I wanted a corner here, and I made a corner wrong. All right, wall in the middle. This is actually something haven't made in Minecraft before. Painting. I now have 2 paintings. Let me just put this wall back in the storage room. I almost called it the basement. The basement is what I'm building now. Decorate the basement a bit. Put a painting there. I don't like that one. Oh, definitely don't want that. Get me your paintings. I kind of want... There's one in particular that I'm thinking of for some reason. Where'd that thing go? Alright, it would seem I'm not getting that painting back then. I'll survive. Come on. Oh. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. That's the one I want. I was gonna place another one somewhere else, but I don't know where it went. So that's not gonna happen anymore. Let me just close this up here. Boom. Ooh, you can see right into the redstone room in the back. I guess it's no different than seeing the front of the pistons here. Anyways, So this contraption over here, I've always, as a kid, kind of dreamed of having a mailbox that the mail person or the flyer deliverer puts the mail in the mailbox, and then it just kind of slides down the chute straight into the house. There's a house down the street. I used to deliver the flyers. There's one house where you put the mail in the mailbox and it slides down a chute into this little box in the garage. And it gets pretty messy in there if there's too much mail. But after seeing that, I kind of started... There's the painting. I started to imagine if it just slid down into our family room into a basket. So that's what I have just converted this into. There's the mailbox. Let's say I need to deliver some diorite and some granite to myself, and sure, let's say some cobble as well. And some dirt. Oh yeah, and the painting. So I just put stuff in the mailbox. Then I can come home, aim at a button, go down to the basement, and pick up the mail, which is still filtering in. And by the way, all the stuff that's in here, with the exception of the stuff that's just coming in the diorite and all that stuff that I just put in up there, that's all stuff that I currently have nowhere to put yet. I haven't really finished sorting my storage rooms. But that's going to be it for this episode. I like the way this turned out. It's bright, it's colorful, it's bright, and quite different from upstairs. And ooh, techie stuff. So that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Here's the TV. Hang on. I wanted to add a couch, and I completely forgot. And since this is the lower half of a half slab here, so I just had to raise it up a little bit. So there's a couch in front of the TV. That feels really close. And I can't really bounce on the couch because the ceiling's too low. But, what are we watching? Anyways, that is the end of this episode. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And have a good life.